James Charles still not canceled, and fans are asking why. We got to talk about this craziness after the latest drama, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, me and my pimple cream welcome you guys. You guys know yes, there's a little bit of filter on right now. I had to smooth my face out, but I cannot do anything about my pimple cream, bitch. And you know what, girl? Who the hell cares? Listen, the whole vibe on the channel is if you're in search for a new messy bestie with a very sparkly closet, then make sure to hit that subscribe button because the holidays can be a little bit tough and let's just keep each other company, shall we? All right, best friends. So James Charles has been a huge topic of conversation, and quite frankly, I'm just like, what in the Dora the Explorer? Not even her backpack can allow us to know what the hell what is going on. Okay, Alphabet, not even that damn fucking book can tell us what the hell is going on, because if 2 + 2 is 4 and 5 + 5 is 10, what the fuck is this? Seriously, girl. So there's such a huge conversation, especially after the latest he's already spoken out about this when he was younger, but he's speaking out, Ethan, and he's been on the Kayla Malik podcast, and Kayla said that she saw proof that James Charles is allegedly guilty of all these allegations, yet nothing ever goes down.
What the actual fuck is wrong with this dude? James Charles, you are the worst person, and fuck everybody who said you're dragging it. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Fuck you, because oh my god, there are people like this in the real fucking world struggling, and your fucking comments sitting here dick riding this pedophile is doing nothing but scaring people like this from coming out with their true fucking stories. And we called this shit that this was still happening. And
so now the conversation is to the people supporting James Charles. And so that is what we're going to be talking about, because frankly, I'm very curious too. So James Charles has been incredibly successful, including after his new brand Painted come out. You know, he just went to Australia. He went to the UK. He's promoting it everywhere. Hello. He's on TikTok. Hello. He's literally everywhere I go on my For You page, bitch. I even tell TikTok, I'm like, less of this, block or whatever. And somehow James Charles is always like, hello, with it, the white face that he did, the scary thing. I don't know, the ghost, whatever. Anyways, listen. I'm just like, girl, I don't want to see this man, okay? I've never really been into James Charles like that. There's just something about him. And then the allegations and then all of these things, I'm just like, I'm going to choose who I want to see in my For You page, because I definitely believe that we feed our soul through our eyes as well, honey. And we need to look at people who are inspiring, who make us laugh, who make us giggle, who are good people as far as we know, and who, we could like really enjoy our times with. And there's just been way too many allegations regarding James, and too many things that he has said that I just find so problematic. You know what I mean? And so my question, and the question that a lot of people have, is how come he is still so relevant, so successful, and he's still here? Well, that's because of the fans.
James Charles needs to stop acting like a damn cat in heat, and maybe he'll stop getting into controversy. I don't know. He's either sexually harassing people in their DMs, sexually harassing minors, sexually harassing straight men, sexually harassing and trying to steal people's boyfriends. He's just so freaked out. Like, I feel like once he realizes nobody wants that fucking pussy, he'll sit down somewhere. James is a literal pick-me. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a male pick-me like him before. Like, he's literally a pick-me. And about that dick, you better be ready to go to war for it. Cause James will, he ready to die about that dick. He is.
I'm being so fucking serious. I don't know what James Charles has to fucking do to get canceled, but at this point, I think this man is uncancelable. If that's even a fucking word. I'm getting really tired. I'm being so fucking for real. He comes up with an apology video and it's like it re-fucking sets. Everyone's all like, you know what? Let's just forget everything he did. That man literally talked to a 16-year-old boy at this point, like, did you get the pallet yet? Is he sending you a pallet? Is that why you guys are like supporting him? Because you guys are in his comment video, in his comment section in that video, literally fucking saying, you know what, I believe him. Like, guys, let's believe him. Like I'm getting tired, like, at this point, because you guys switched up in 2 seconds over, like a girl who literally stood there and crying on social media talking about how her ex-boyfriend put his hands on her and he ran to become his friend. I cannot like fathom how anyone could even sit there and be like, no, James is right. I believe James. At this point, you guys are all screwed in the head.
I'm sorry that I gotta be the one to say this, but everybody's acting so surprised as to why James Charles cancelings have not stuck. Why are we acting dense? Why? He's white and he's a man. Doesn't matter if he's gay or not. He's a white man in America. What do you guys think?
Why am I on TikTok? Get off your feed. Block me then, fatty. Not my problem. Your feed is giving you what you want to see. So you can say whatever you want, pretend you don't like me, but we both know why you're watching. Okay? We both know. Let's be for real.
The fans who watch his content, the fans who fly to meet him, the fans who comment, the fans who share, the fans who purchase, the fans who defend him. You know, there are fans out here who they don't believe anything of these, you know, allegations. They are completely saying if there's no, incredible proof or there's no police report, then we are going to always defend James. I don't know much about law, but if Ethan is saying that he has lawyers and Kayla Malik says she has proof or that she's seen proof, why is James still out here, James Charlesing? You know what I mean? Like, why is he still so relevant? Why is he still so successful? Why is he still so free? If he has committed these things that it is being alleged, how come he is free? That I don't understand. My question is, would you support somebody who has had these allegations in the past and still do right now? Would you be able to do that? Let me know in the comments. You know, yesterday caused quite the stir, some of my videos that I did on different type of social platforms, and it was talking about James and his obsession with straight gay guys or straight acting guys who are in the DL, right? He has this crazy obsession. I don't even want to call it obsession. It's more like I think it's honestly more like a perversion type obsession, you know, because he wants that straight fantasy. He wants to be fucking Belle. No, what's her name? Bella. And he wants his Edward. You know what, girl? I can't blame him because I also want my Edward. You know, if I had to choose, you know, if I were in Twilight, I would want Edward instead of Jacob, honey. 2.5 seconds. Actually, I think he would go with Jacob because he is younger. But anyways, listen, you know, I as a gay guy myself, you know, I'm not attracted to feminine guys. It's just never been my taste. You know, two bottoms don't make a top. It just won't work out. My husband, he is a very, you know, masculine guy. You know, he really truly is, and he doesn't have a feminine bone in his body. In fact, a lot of people get shocked when they meet him because they're like, wait, girl, why? He's gay. So you know, and my husband is like the most anti gay what is that word? You know, what is that word that it's like, oh, not all gays do this. You know what I'm trying to say? You know how like people say like, oh yeah, of course, because you know that means he's gay. What is that thing called? Well, anyways, he doesn't follow like the rules, so he's so anti all of the rules that, you know, the public thinks that you're gay. Because, for example, oh, I like Pink, I like Britney Spears, I like Selena Gomez. Oh, you're gay. Like, he's anti all that. Do you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't follow that. I don't know what it's called, bitch. I totally forgot. But you know what I mean. So it's just so funny because that I get that part. That's the only part of James Charles that I understand. But it's sort of like going after them that I don't understand. And the story that he did that I reported on yesterday that's going viral again has a lot of people still very upset about him, you know, being actively sexual on Snapchat with a guy who literally said that, hey, I have a girlfriend, you know, and he continued to do it. And then it all went to shit. If you guys want to go watch that video I posted yesterday. So in my head, I'm just like, James Charles really needs therapy. You know, I truly think he does. I think that he's an incredible business person. I think that he has a very good eye of how to run a business. I really, truly do. But when it comes to his private life and when it comes to boys and men and all these things. I think that he needs a lot of help. I really truly do. And I don't know him. I've never met him. I don't know anybody actually who knows him. Oh, except two people I do know, a couple people who know him, but not like friends, just met him. And my whole thing is like all these allegations. I mean, where there's smoke, there's fire, in my opinion. And I don't ever want to accuse anybody, but it's just very crazy that, in my opinion, I think his obsession with that TikTok masculine Southern boy gets him to make very bad decisions, you know what, and mistakes and things that you should just not do. But I will say this, and I don't know why I got a lot of flack for this, but I stand by it. I believe if you are underage, you should not be on the internet, period. I believe that your parents should have parental controls, and I believe that we need to keep children safe from these fucking perverts that are just running around contacting our children. I don't have children yet, but you know what, girl? My ovaries are ovarying, and I'm ready to give birth, okay? So I do want children at some point. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you all. I'm so grateful and thankful, and I'll see you all in the next one. Mwah.